Welcome to Psi Divine. Today we're going to do select a deck. You decide which message resonates or which one you're more curious about. And I just want you to go with whichever card catches your attention first. The others, addition or subtraction. Okay? Let's dive in. Did you feel connected to subtraction? Did that catch your attention first? Let's see what messages are here for you regarding subtraction at this time. Oh, and then some fallout. All right. Some of you are letting go of the old. Some of you are just moving on. And this could be in the home. Ending a cycle. Something that wasn't happy. Perhaps not the happiest of situations. Some of you are coming out of a relationship, and it's not that you're holding on, it's more of a back turned. Old data, not interested. I'm looking at the extra cards that just happened to fall out. Yeah. Some of you are very focused on building yourself. You are blocking offers as you may see them as being time-consuming, bothersome, troublesome, all the same. Some of you have gone through enough that you're simply just in a relaxed place after war. Dare I say, some of you may be in the type of visual mode where you're only looking at the damage to others. Some of you may be seeing how others bring subtraction into your life. And you may be letting go of old desires, old hopes. Some of you may be choosing happiness of the self. Just not wanting to suffer the slings and the arrows of the foolish ones. Some of you are really in your feelings at this point. And you may be placing harsh cutoff points with people. You may be appearing cold to the others. Let's clarify a little further. Cool. Okay. Some of you are getting offers from those who are personally interested in you. You ain't interested. Some of you see how unsafe the others are, even if they don't see that in themselves. Oh, this is a change of vision. At the bottom here, it's wanting safety. There's a lot of 4 action going on here. 4s and 1s, but not. Some of you guys are just, well, you look uncooperative to the others, but this may be better described as healing time, comfort, safety. I keep going back to that. Some of you are working on rebuilding, building up the self. Some of you are just guarded because you know better. Some of you are looking at the others as if they are stuck in like a holding frozen pattern. Some of you are dealing with the others, with your family, having issues with them, but also seeing how their data isn't going to change, how they are walking subtractions. Now, some of you okay. Some of you will be kind towards the others who simply don't know better, and you'll see that in them. Be careful of placing too much pity with too much ego. Yeah, careful of that. Some of you will be getting messages and you'll be just seeing things differently. And when I say like different, it'll be different, like not interested. Not interested. Some of you are waiting for a certain type of energy that is not a subtraction. Somebody who has it. Yeah. Some of you are waiting for someone who brings a different type of intelligence. This makes sense. Some of you are just seeing how others bring subtraction to your world. You have the knowledge now. You have that glow. What's coming for those who chose the subtraction? You have your eyes set on great things, new things, the world connecting with the universe. Some are getting more in touch with their gifts. Some of you are just going to be guarded. That's it. You will be looking at others differently. Levels. There's levels to it. And you'll be seeing the others at different levels. You'll be seeing them on a different level. Wow. A lot of wand stuff going on here. Some of you are going to be focused on your money. It is a bit of a, it is winning a battle of the self. So this is awesome. I mean, yeah, but be mindful of the blockages, because this does feel like the edge of combative. Some of you just are in your comfort place. You don't want any disruption. You just don't. Right. All right. All right. No, okay. Test. Somebody is going to have a test returning. This will be a test of your interest in going for another round. This is an offer. Can be an offer to go out, date, temporary. It will be, it's a test. And this test is about seeing if someone is still able to be a part of someone's fantasy or illusion. I do see the guides passing. This one, you guys you're going to pass this one. You're going to pass this one, and I do believe it's going to leave someone. Let's go with the words confused. Someone's lust is going to bring something different, right? Because this person coming to bring you this test, it's an old workbook, 1. And 2, you took that test already. You took this already. You took this. And now you're moving in a different direction mentally because you see the subtraction. And this person is testing. It's a planned. This is a planned event. This is a planned event. Oh boy. Oh. So this person, be careful. Somebody may be watching and showing off in getting certain responses, proving a point to the others. Can be proving a point to one's ego. This is the test. Yeah. Be mindful of the test. Someone thinks that you're just waiting around for them to return or give you attention. This is somebody who was destructive with your feelings in the past. Someone who perhaps even stole from you. Pass the test, guys. Let's move on. Did you choose addition? Let's see what's there. For addition, I feel like I need to start with the kind of person you're dealing with at this time. That is an addition. Some type of addition. Oh, this card doesn't belong here. Interesting. It's the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be for an earth sign. I don't know. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what's going on here with the addition. I feel like I need to keep this. I don't know why this is catching my attention. All right, let's go. Messages for those who chose addition. Some of you are moving or in a cycle where you're focused on getting things together, right? You're moving with intention, building on the self, gaining. Some of you are finding healthy routines, and you are doing your thing. This is a higher self. Some of you are moving at a different, or moving into a cycle where you're getting things done. Some of you are moving with a new level of fucking logic. Kudos. Some of you are being more in a situation where you're becoming or learning to be more comfortable with the others. Some of you are starting to trust yourselves. Some of you are really stepping back and getting that overhead helicopter view of the others and how they got themselves into the situations that they're in. Now I hear that song, is it Stereo MC's? Elevate My Mind. I want to go higher. Ooh, that was a nice song. Some of you are just mentally elevating here. Wow. That's great. That's great. All right, but I feel like I need to go here because this is where things start going in reverse. We start with 3 in reverse. So perhaps while we are building, still some feelings. Are we still dealing with that? All right, moving into the addition portion. There's some change coming. Feels like a little bit of a be aware. You may have someone coming your way or someone who speaks poorly. This could be somebody who just lives in their feelings. Let's see. Clarify. Okay. Some of you are perhaps going to be a little too close to someone who has not resolved their own emotional issues, their own ego issues. This could be someone who doesn't speak very well to you. This could be someone who doesn't know how to communicate in a healthy way. This could be family for some of y'all. Somebody you may call family, consider family-like. Okay, for some of you, this is someone who should have your back. But this is someone who doesn't really like themselves a lot. Could be someone who's a bit of they doubt themselves, so they doubt others. I just heard sibling. So it could be blood relative. Could also be somebody that you just may treat them really well or consider them a special part of your existence. Okay. For some of you, this could be family. For some of you, this is somebody that you may have had some type of relation with, and they're just, it was someone, it feels like someone whose opinion you may care about. But this person has some things in their lives that didn't get finished. They may have experienced someone important turning their back on them or placing a certain value to a certain type of life incorrectly. This person, perhaps even a little bit lives through your accomplishments. while simultaneously being confused within themselves and not liking you for your accomplishment. This is confusing. So the ego is here because watching you in, addition mode disturbs this person. We could say jealous, we could say hater. I think it just goes further than that because it's really, it's not like you showed up and they felt this way. It's not like you appeared in their life and they felt this way. This is someone who saw themselves a certain way all the time. And for some of you, this does feel like older feminine energy. Someone who really believes that others should listen to what they have to say, but there's so much in life that they haven't truly worked out with themselves. Wow. And though they don't, it's like they don't really understand how to let go of a certain mode of thought. Even if it's damaging, they don't even see it. To me, it's like, a lot of people ain't gonna like this. It's like the parent who spanks their child, thinking that they're educating the child on how to be in the world, not understanding that they're teaching the child that the way to deal with growth or problems is to hit. They don't understand they're teaching the child how to take a beating and how to take a beating from someone who should be loving, protecting, communicating. I know a lot of parents ain't gonna agree with that, but I'm saying as somebody who knows from experience, it teaches someone how to take a hit. And then they may continue to take hits from other people who should be giving them a different type of value, a different type of concern, care, interest, other than hands-on. This is how we solve problems. We hit. And not understanding how far that logic carries into adulthood. So for some of you, this is the parent or the person in your life who may be sideways, living vicariously through you, not really calling it that to themselves. It's unwanted input, unwanted monitoring of someone who just, I get the King of Pentacles here, and it's like someone they want to come across as being intelligent or reliable in your world, in their mind, while at the same time, there's a greed. There's an opportunity to experience success or growth or fame or fortune through you, but at the same time not liking you. Advice. Protection. For some of you, the advice is don't take it bad or don't think it's wrong to protect yourself. Some of you are experiencing where you can go emotionally in another person. That's like a front row seat example to, where you can go later on in life emotionally. And if you don't like what you see, right? If you don't like it, you can observe it. You can, I don't think you should test it. You lived with it, right? You were around it, right? You've seen it. You can pay attention to it. Ooh, you can watch it. You can learn about it. You don't have to repeat it. You don't have to repeat it, though. You don't have to accept another person's value of you. That's not how it works. And remember, when other people are evaluating is what comes through. Valuing, evaluating, assigning a worth to your growth. Oh, Lord. Understand that most of that is about observing. You're supposed to be looking at those people and going, so you don't know what a diamond looks like. And everybody don't. They don't. I don't even, like out of a cave, what does a raw diamond look like? Before it's put into the setting, what does a diamond look like? Is it often like a chunk, or is there other stuff around it, or like how do they make it all sliced off and pretty? Like, a lot of us don't understand or can visualize the process, right? Can't. We can go in the store, we can see the finish, but that route along the way isn't so easy to understand or conceive of. Like what? Okay, and let's see what angel advice is here. The test. There is a test. The test is about wisdom, growth, and studying that old data. Studying that old data. Not applying it to your future, right? Seeing how people are a little bit off. Paying attention to how people have gotten themselves into their own slippery slope of fixed energy, unmovable energy. You guys want you to know that you are doing well because you're aware, you're alert, you're observing. Yeah. Just be aware of the okay. What I just got the sense of is somebody who gets easily thrown off by the mouthy one. Ooh. The unstable one. The one you know you shouldn't be listening to nothing that they think about nothing, right? It's like taking advice from somebody who you can clearly see doesn't have a plan. Some of you, yeah. I would, okay, the test is here, I see that, but this should not be a difficult test at all. This should be like a 5-minute test if you allow it to be, guides. Because you should feel it from the inside that you can no longer digest what you're hearing. This feels like a physical body response too. So make sure you are in protection mode. Even if it, however that works. You just want to protect yourself from their negative energy, right? You see it. You will see it. Ooh. This is not a difficult test. You now understand that this person's input, is no longer addition. There's so much balance coming out of this. Like, there's a lot of imbalance and then making balance out of it. So it's like getting this Play-Doh energy and then making a ball out of it and throwing it back. So, golf clap. Because some of you are seeing how people really put themselves in their own spotlight. And how they're just not going to come out of it. But they can certainly, you know, give people opinions and stuff. Big chunk. Because I felt a second bit of message there. Some of you need, okay. When some of you are experiencing this in the others, whether or not they should be a part of your addition, not the subtraction. Okay, some of you will want to be vocal about it. Be cautious of that. Because I see the one who was, I see somebody maybe saying too much, like telling someone you know they're wrong or debating someone's old data. This can lead to arguments. So remember your grace. Sometimes, you know, the observing of the sleepwalkers does not include trying to wake them up. Be aware. Because that throws you off your path, okay? And it's useless to do. That's so dry to say, but it's bad luck. And it's something you may do without giving much thought to it. Trying to explain logic to some will disturb your peace, so be cautious of doing that. You'll get a lesson out of it. Some of this, sometimes the others are just meant to be observed. You've experienced them, you know why they're where they are. And the desire to help is no good deed going unpunished. Because it could be just like wanting to clear yourself or speak your piece. And it's an opportunity to not engage in explaining yourself to those who are just, what are you adding to your day? Lord, what are you adding to the comfort of a certain situation? I keep seeing two people who get into an argument, and what was supposed to be something enjoyable or productive splits and breaks just because you might have gone a little far or said something or, ooh. So be careful what you add in or accept in the thought process or the ego of others, input. Those who are trying to give you an opinion you did not ask for, sometimes it really is just making the decision to exit the dialogue or the interaction in a different way, right? All right, moving on. Did you choose the others? Now this might be a little bit darker because it's the zombie deck. I'm gonna go for the person. Let's see what you're dealing with here. Those who chose the others. Some of you may be dealing with the loyalty levels of the others. Right. Yeah. Some of you are dealing with challenges involving the others. People making wise decisions. And are you making a wise decision? Ooh, guys. The others. There's a challenge coming to one of y'all. One of y'all is going to help the wrong one. Big heart. Who's wearing their heart on their sleeves and shirts and hood of the car and front door? Okay. So the challenge coming in is knowing better, but still wanting to be helpful. The challenge, someone comes in, someone coming your way, guides. I feel like this is for one of y'all that has the room, is what I heard. Has the room. One of you may live someplace where somebody, one of the others, may think that you got enough room for them. They've created that thought in their head. Helping this person, if you're already in this sticky, gooey data, because it looks like the story, it looks like it's starting here in the middle here. Like, some of you may have allowed someone into your space and they ain't doing right by you. You may, like, okay, it's like the energy of letting someone in who turns their back on doing their part. And you're starting to realize, like, you might have, I don't want to say got played, whatever. A conversation definitely needs to happen. But you're in your head at this point as to how to do this. And it's like, okay, letting somebody come in and helping someone, but they was kind of lying a little bit. And then a friendship that could have maintained its decency falls apart. And it becomes expensive. And there's this cycle where money, you know, cash becomes the rule of the day or the expectation. Somebody could owe money. They could owe you money or could owe you some type of agreement. Like, this is what is agreed upon, you're not doing it. Or what they're bringing in. Oh, wait a minute, let me clarify that. So you get Seven of Swords and the Four of Hazards. And both cards to me are calling out to someone being selfish, someone taking advantage, someone coming in with some type of expectation. They could be picking up habits along the way, or they could have brought a habit you didn't know about. Page of Cups. Oh, listen. It feels like trusting someone, or this is a friend and you looked responsible, but now, what the fuck is this? And now having to figure out how to communicate your unhappiness or your disinterest in continuing. I mean, a talk needs to happen, but how, when you're talking to the Page of Cups, who is emotional, who thinks that, okay, you have something to give and you're going to give it to me. The Page of Cups has, like, they may think that their presence is enough. This could be a situation that started off right, but is now, nope, it's not. Now it's messed up. The Lovers comes out. And in the Lovers, it's realizing somebody is making the choice to be selfish. They may be withdrawn. In other situations, they could be just being a jerk. This person could be leading you on with hopes of what's coming later. Could be promises, you know, oh, it's coming, it'll be here soon, money coming, just whatever it is, they're stretching out the time. Whatever it is, they're stretching out the time or stretching out the situation with BS. And they're kind of getting tired of having to shovel the BS. This person is a little bit spoiled, thirsty for, what they want. This may be someone that was given a lot, someone who definitely feels entitled, privileged. If this is a roommate situation, be careful how you deal with this. Because I see somebody with perhaps a codependency issue or some sort, or just they may be dependent on things. And I get this feeling of somebody, I'm just going to say devaluing property. Ooh. If this is I'm just saying if this is a roommate or place where people live, there can be destruction to property. Or if this is a relationship, somebody's stuff might get fucked up. Just be careful. Just be careful. Wow. So I see some fighting over things, people not listening, not being heard here, right? Some of you made a decision or an offer to help somebody who just didn't. It's a lesson. This will be a lesson. And this will be a test of your strength. Compassion when playing with people who are playing games, or learning how to, I take that back, not compassion. Maybe it is compassion, but it's learning how to deal with people who are playing fucked up games. And I know somebody just said, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I get that. But I'm always gonna suggest a little more self-control. Yeah. Okay. For those of you who have to get away from somebody that you have financial ties to, and you know this is over and you got to figure out how to get out, be very, very. Have a plan. How about just have a plan? Have a plan that doesn't include, I'm going to say fucked up things and expect to take my time moving into the next transitioning out. Have a plan. Have a plan, whoever this is for. Some of you expect others to do the right thing based on and Moose is going off. Some of you expecting others to operate with logic, fairness, and balance, but you forgot. Some of y'all forgot. Memories are things that happened ages ago. You are assuming someone's going to be good. That's not the case. Two of Wands is here. So this is somebody who is, they're not going to be happy with your choices. This will be somebody seeking revenge or tearing some shit up on the way out. So be mindful and be good, Lord. I don't know what the fucking plan is, but I have one. That goes in with the cosmic reminders on the overall that I was feeling for this message. Yeah. Some of you are, if this is a bad relationship, it doesn't, it's be careful of telling someone it's over and giving them opportunity to sit around thinking about it while they still have access to you. The High Priestess is here in reverse, so it's plans to disable is what I heard. I'm just going to show you the cards. Seven of Hazards. Queen of Wands. I don't like that data. So you know, okay, guides, you know if you're dealing with somebody that you need to be mindful of. Self-control. Very important. This goes beyond testing gangster. This is like telling somebody to get the fuck out of your house. What I just saw. Oh, I hope this isn't it. I hope this isn't it. I just saw somebody saying, okay, you got to get the fuck out. And then this person gets dressed, they go to work. And then when they come back, I don't know why I keep seeing cement and pipes. Type, like, I hope that's just like level or, oh, then there's divine intervention. Guides. This may happen because you are too busy to double check that something that they've left, or good Lord, this is the hater on crack. Be kind, and I don't know. Oh my God. You are reminded in angel advice to be aware of the mental health of others you're dealing with. These are people who may have other health issues going on with themselves. They are pushing towards you negative energy. Oh my God, guys. Be careful of how you get distracted from dealing with this process and seeing it all the way through. Have a plan. Because you're dealing with somebody who can be angry, lazy, unhealthy. This isn't a well person. Whoever is dealing with this, I am saying a prayer for you. I feel like heart drop, frustration, just sweaty stress of what the fuck are they doing? Yeah, hidden future here. Like, it's it's like, oh, laziness again. And someone feels stuck, wants you to feel stuck. Selfish, very selfish, dark energy. Lazy again. Anger. And angry actions. And it could be from, could be the hands or the actions, the angry response of more than one person. Seven of Cups. That was in reverse, though. Somebody cannot deal with rejection or having to move on or move out, whatever this is. This is just somebody mad that they have to stand up for themselves, fend for themselves. Page of Swords in reverse. That was in reverse. This is somebody who is angry, just planning to tear some shit up, waiting for you to leave the room so they can do some of that, a little bit of that, because they're feeling like that. Path to outcome on this. Path to the best outcome. Oh. Whoever's going through this, I'm sending you air hugs all day long. Lord have mercy. So the moon is here, and it came out to me in reverse. So, okay, you understand what's going on right now, right? And it's someone who doesn't get it, old data, selfish. I'm also getting a literal sense of this card that something may need to be done at night. In the still of the night is what I'm hearing. Sounds like a song. Okay. Georgia Midwest is what. You may live in the Midwest, okay. Judgment is here, though, as a choice. So someone has to make that judgment call, right? Right? And it comes out as a choice. Six of Wands comes out, and that comes out in reverse. So there's going to be some concerns, some delays on dealing with this person. This is why having a plan is a good thing here. So you know how to deal with it properly for the least amount of damage. Some of you literally have to go to court with this person. Okay, if this is somebody's situation, y'all, I can't even imagine this kind of stress. Because it feels like the energy where you kind of have to, where you can't monitor the situation 24 hours a day to make sure somebody's going to do what they say they're going to do, right? And it's being aware of somebody being able to fuck shit up is what I heard. Oh my goodness. Anything else for this? This is terrible. The Wheel of Fortune. This came out in reverse. It's a situation some of you may not have full control over, and you just have to take some elements of an L. Hell of a lesson, though. Hell of an experience. Hopefully there's a lesson that doesn't have to repeat itself. Especially if there's paperwork or serving someone paperwork involved. I just heard, have no fear. Have no fear. Yes, there's going to be some slings and arrows thrown, right? I do see someone trying to inflict damage on the way out. Go along to get along is what I'm getting the sense of, and what just came. I got 4 cards. Feels like it's not grace, but it's, how would I describe that? It's like, okay, so you're not a wolf, but you kind of look like a wolf, and now you have to get rid of you have to get a wolf out of the pack. So maybe you have to pretend to be a wolf to get rid of a wolf. It's a little bit of going along to get along, while you know, as a mode of protection. And the Emperor comes out as a choice of behavior, a mind over matter, mind to protect matter. Could be mind to protect matter, I don't know. But it's being very precise, surgical, aware of how to deal with the monster. Could be the monster in your home. I hope that's not the case, but and then we get the Hierophant. And if you see in the back of that card, there's the monster back there peeking and watching. But the Hierophant comes out as a choice. So it's having what feels to me like a really good plan while watching in the background. Like, it's testing, observing for control. Observing, testing, being prepared, doing what you can to maintain control of the situation while not letting the monster completely know that you know. It's a plan. It's creating karma for the others that they don't see because you have a plan. Take your time with it, though. It feels like success at the end, though. I do sense that. It's going to be a heady journey, though, right? It's going to be a head-filled journey. We have the Knight of Cups here. So there's a proposal or an offer in this somewhere along the way. But you're doing it from a different state of mind. Okay, that's a great way to say it. So I feel like you're conning the con artist. Oops. So for the guys going through this, I do feel like it's some of you are going to mitigate some of the damage that could happen by having a good plan. For the lazy ones. Man, that is tiresome. Look at the bottom of the deck. And then the Six of Hazards, it's ruling over that zombie. It's the lure. Look at that. It ends up being something that may even feel fair to the greedy ones. Lord. It also feels like the energy of somebody who needs, like, I was gonna need a weekly spa treatment working through this energy. That's a lot in dealing with the others. Crazy. It feels at the end like someone taking advantage of your kind nature and your kindness, taking advantage of your quietness, and then I hope it doesn't have to go through court, but if it does, just feels like being very careful of property, valuables, tangibles that somebody can cause damage to on the way out. So be mindful. Wow, that was a lot. Well, I hope that you guys got some type of helpful data to consider from this. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. That way you can be a part of future readings, because I'm going to do more Pick a Deck for whoever needs it. All right? Thank you for checking out Psi Divine. Remember, you are well. Until next time.